interviewed in Sudan and in Ethiopia. The average national population growth was around 12%. The central region experienced a growth of 20%, which shows that more and more Eritreans migrate to Asmara, which is the economic and social hub of Eritrea, where public services are much better than in smaller towns throughout the country. However, the northern Red Sea region and the southern Red Sea region experienced tremendous population losses. The northern Red Sea region lost about 30% of its population, and from the information collected in Sudan from Eritrean Muslim refugees, it seems that a majority of the Tigray living in northern Red Sea have actually emigrated over the last decade to Sudan, where they merged with the Tigray population living in northeastern Sudan. Most of them did not register as refugees there. Partly the population loss through the emigration of the Tigray was offset by the immigration of Tigrinya speakers in the highland, particularly in the areas of the Massawa and She'eb. Southern Red Sea experienced the population loss of close to 20%, which also conforms with the information collected among Eritrean Afar refugees. In Ethiopia, it seems that more than 60% of the Eritrean Afar are today living as refugees inside Ethiopia. Also here, the population loss caused by the emigration of the Afar had been partially offset by major immigration of Tigrinya speakers from the highland. The city of Assab, whose pre-war population of above 70,000 had shrunk down to 15,000 after the flight and deportation of Ethiopians living in Assab, has now risen again to about 25,000, the majority of which are Tigrinya speakers. The indigenous Afar, which had always been a minority in Assab, even under Ethiopian rule and in the early years of Eritrean independence, continue to be a small minority in the urban area of Assab. In line with that also, the mayor of Assab and the mayor of Massawa and the regional governor in northern Red Sea until recently were Tigrinya speakers, not from the local indigenous population. The largest deviation from the average population growth is found in the Gash-Barka zone, in the Gash-Barka region, which experienced a population growth of 36%, nearly 3 times the national average. That indicates that between 2000 and 2016 there had been a major immigration of highlanders into Gash-Barka. There were subsequent large settlement schemes for highlanders implemented in the lowlands of Gash-Barka. Also returning refugees from Sudan in the years 2002-2005 were in their majority settled in Gash-Barka. That naturally has major implications, this population development in northern Red Sea, in southern Red Sea, and in Gash-Barka, and partly also in parts of Ansaba. The immigration of highlanders and the emigration of the indigenous population abroad has resulted in major shifts in the ethno-demographic balance. In some areas in Gash-Barka and in northern Red Sea and southern Red Sea, the indigenous population is now a minority in comparison with the immigrating the Tigrinya speakers. This has far-reaching implications also for the social stability. There is growing friction between